Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 14 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on doing something that I have been avoiding. So, been avoiding doing a lot of things, including making my videos. Um, so, there's probably a couple of things that I've done that I've been avoiding that I'm going to make this video about, and maybe another video tonight. But this one is I finally got around to messaging my publisher about my book. I didn't mention that there's some lots of editing issues with my book. Mostly me because I made teacher a title and it's missing like all over the book. All over the book. There's a few sentences that I have found that need some help. But the thing is how I haven't finished reading through the entire book, and I did not finish reading through the entire book before I submitted it to be published for the final time. It's kind of just as much or more my fault than it is my publisher's fault. So my bad for not double checking everything first. This is my learning book. This is what I'm calling it, my learning book. But I did learn that table of contents in fictional books is required for the ebooks, but apparently they do not put the table of contents in the printed version, which is really weird. I did not know they did not do that. So I learned something new about that. Plus, I did ask if it's okay for me to actually be making recordings of myself with my book, like reading each chapter, because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be doing that or not. And my publisher said that I can market my book however I want to. It's my book, and basically she's not going to market it. So if I want to market it, I can market it however I want to. So she's fine with my reading chapters and posting them on YouTube. So that was kind of like a big, huge relief for me. So that makes me happy. Another thing that I did is I did follow through with making phone calls to see a nurse practitioner for I guess it's like mental health, basically like a counselor type thing, only it's a nurse practitioner and it's someone that can do medication. So instead of a psychiatrist or psychologist, whichever one, I think it's a psychiatrist, they can prescribe medication. This is like a nurse practitioner to a psychiatrist that can prescribe medication. So she's like a therapist, only she doesn't really do therapy so much as diagnose and monitor the use of medications. So I played phone tag for a little bit, and normally for me, I play phone tag once or twice. I'm like, try calling them, I can't get a hold of them. They call me back. I don't answer the phone because I'm busy or I don't feel like answering the phone, whatever my reasons are for not answering the phone. And then I give up and I'm done and that's it. So for me, I actually faced it, decided this was something that I really wanted. So I called back. Probably I called back once and didn't leave a voicemail message. Yeah, I definitely called back. Once I called, I don't think I left a voicemail message the first time. Then I called and I left a voicemail message. Then I got a voicemail message back and they called while I was at work, so I wasn't able to answer the phone. So then I called back and didn't leave a voicemail message. And then I called back and left a voicemail message. And then I called back again and they actually answered the phone. And I was like, yes, we connected. Because basically my hours that I work are basically the same hours that they work. So I ended up having to take time off of work, which I did not want to do, but I did do so that I could go see someone so that I could take some medication. And I was told that day 4, I might notice a difference in the medication with the medication, and day 7, I would notice another difference in the medication. So today is technically day 4 of taking the medication. So, in all honesty, the medication I am taking is for technically it's for my depression, but I want it for my ADHD because I read up I read up a little bit, but there was someone that came to where I work that's one of the reps for the medication that talked about the medication and what it does. I read the pamphlet about what it does. I talked to the nurse practitioner about what it does, and she was like, no, it can't be used for ADHD because it's not marketed for ADHD. It's not been studied for people with ADHD. It's been studied for people with depression and bipolar disorder and stuff like that. So it's not a medication that can be used marketed for ADHD. So I don't want to get in trouble by saying what medication it is or that I'm marketing it for ADHD. or that I'm using it off brand. Lots of people use stuff off brand because a lot of things can be marketed for one specific thing or tested for one specific thing, but it can actually work for other things. So, I'm trying this and it might just be helping my depression. And maybe by helping my depression, it's helping me to actually function. And I don't know how much it's actually helping my ADHD or not. I probably should ask my roommate that question. But I do know that as for today, it's helping me to feel like I'm being a little bit more productive and I'm getting some things done. So that makes me extremely happy. And that's including making videos. So, yay for making videos. And this looks like it's jumping all over the place. I'm sorry. I don't know why my phone is freezing and then unfreezing and then freezing and unfreezing. It's distracting me. Yeah, that's my ADHD. So, obviously, it's not doing anything for that. But like I said, it's only been 4 days, but it's enough to get me to make a video. So, I'm happy about making a video. And that's pretty much all I have for facing things that I've been avoiding. So, but happy to know that it's okay to keep making my videos about my books. And well, I knew I could make them about my books, but reading the chapters in my books. So I did posted chapter 18 tonight. I think there's 23 chapters in the book. So I've got another like 5 chapters to read. If anybody that's been following along, and obviously if you are tired of waiting for me to post it to get to like the next chapter, you're more than welcome to buy it or to get it online, like do an ebook or something, because I'm not the best at reading and I don't do like the voices and all that schmancy stuff. So and I'm sure I mess it up quite a bit trying to read it while I'm making a video with it. Um, Plus, I see all the little mistakes that I make in it, so sure that doesn't help either. Um, anyway, it's out there if you want to listen to me reading my book. But if you just want to read it by yourself without me stumbling over it, by all means, you can buy a copy of the book. That's kind of the whole point. And if you do like it, please, if you like these videos, if you like the books, if you like my reading the books, please share them with other people that will enjoy them. I would appreciate that. And if you have any comments or things you would like to say, please feel free to comment. And that really is all I have for today. I think I'm doing okay just facing things that I have been avoiding for a very, very long time, which is hard for me. So that is all I have for today. And like I said, if you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude and maybe be willing to face something that you've been avoiding for a long time and see if it helps you feel a little bit lighter or a little bit better today too.